Hey, how you doing? It's Coach Karvell Bailey, and so in today's video, let's talk again a little bit about basketball improvement activities, right? BIAs. And so on a day like today, right? It's raining outside. It's dreary. It almost seems like late September, early October, as opposed to early July. But on days like today, even though I know a lot of athletes may not go to the park, they may not play outside anymore, but what will athletes do, right? What's your athlete doing on a day like today, right? And I'm gonna give you a couple key points that can help them on days like today. So let's say it's a day like today, and even though we already know athletes for the most part don't play outside, they should. It's a lot of benefits that they can get from playing outside. I know people say you shouldn't play on concrete and all, but there are some benefits to it. Go check out one of my YouTube videos, right, called Rubber Balls. Also, the three benefits of playing on a blacktop court. Go check that out if you want to get those benefits. But we know that most student athletes nowadays, especially high school players, aren't playing outside. So on days like today, right, they may not have a license, but they may be relying on their parent to take them to the rec center, community center. Maybe they have some sort of practice. But parents are human too, right? You're human. So what if a day like today, dreary, gloomy, you may just want to stay inside and just get some self-care, right? You may want to stay inside, take care of yourself. You may want to cook. You may want to get some work done. You may want to get some exercise done, right? You may just want to sit and relax and put your feet up because you've been running your child around all week, right? And now on a day like today, you just want to relax and recuperate. Well, what will your athlete do? Does that mean that they don't get any work in for today? And now whoever that they may be facing at some point in time will get that work? And we know over a course of time, if somebody is working and somebody is not working, that person is not working will never be able to catch that person that is working and have worked consistently over a period of time. So on days like today, here are a few things that your athlete can do to make sure that they're still getting those basketball improvement activities. You can get basketball improvement activities from being on the court, but what about being off the court? So here are a few quick things, right? One, we've already talked about if you can work out in the house when it's raining, things like that, so can your athlete, right? But they should be able to work out not only their body, but also their mind. So on days like today, if you don't feel like taking them to to the gym or to the private trainer, whatever it may be, what can they do, right? They can in their room, in the basement, in the living room, dining room, whatever it may be, right? Some body weight exercises, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, right? Those are four good exercises, body weight exercises that will help the development of their entire game and improve their confidence. Again, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and lunges. Those four will be able to help not only their confidence, right, but help their strength. And that strength then helps their confidence. So that's one thing that they can do. The second thing that they can do is they can log on to YouTube University, right, and go subscribe to my Facebook page at Coach Karvell Bailey, and they can get all the education that they want, right, that will be able to keep them instead of them playing video games or just doing nothing, not being productive. Again, we're talking about basketball improvement activities. So now they got exercise they can do to work on their body. Now I just gave you some things that they can do to work on their mind. So they can go to YouTube University and watch my page, right? They can also go to YouTube and watch some other clips, maybe some of their favorite players, right? And just watch something about them, right? Not necessarily the highlights, but those things that they may not show about that particular athlete, right? Some of their private workouts, some things that they may do, some of the mindset, some of the things that they may be talking about, right? So that's the second thing, getting in that mental development, right? The third thing really is probably one of the simplest things to do. Pick up a book, right? Pick up a book. Now again, if you haven't had a chance to order, right, either one of my books, The Perfect Storm or Understanding Life Through the Game of Basketball, right, you can go to Amazon and you can get that, or you can DM me, you can inbox me, or you can just go to bit.ly, bit.ly backslash B2BSD, B2BSD performance, right? Bit.ly, bit.ly backslash B2BSD performance, right? You can go there and you can get my entire book bundle, right? It gives you both of my books as well as the first 2 seasons of my show, my ongoing show, Life in Basketball. Now, that within itself, that bundle within itself will take care of all of um, the basketball improvement activities other than the physical side. But I just gave you the 4 exercises for that. So all in all, what am I saying? On days like today, if you the parent don't feel like doing a lot of things, there are a lot more things that your athlete can be doing. And finally, going back to reading, you can read my book. I just gave you the links to go purchase that actual bundle. But get your athlete to pick up a book. Keep their mind sharp, not only for school, but will then keep their mind sharp to be able to respond and not just react to things happening around them and around their life, both on the court and off the court. All right, so these are just 3 quick things that I want to give you, right? So you got the physical activity, you got the mental activity, right? And then you have really the academic activity. All right, so you can read, you can go to YouTube University, right? Or as well as you can get those physical exercises. But each and every day, they should be doing some basketball improvement activity. Now, some bonuses, they can get the ball and just sit in the chair and just bounce the basketball and work on their dribbling, right? You may not want them to dribble in the house. They can go in the garage. They can go out front. That's why rubber basketball is important. You only buy leather basketballs for your kids, and they can only dribble it or work on their game when you take them to the gym. Go invest in a rubber basketball. Now your kid can just go outside on the asphalt, on the concrete, and really be able to work on their game, those basketball improvement activities, even when they're not in the gym. All right, so I hope that helps. Get you going, get you started on the right track. Again, if you would like for me and my team to be able to help your athlete improve their recruitment chances and make them not only overall better basketball players, but overall better people, and improve that confidence to unlock the gifts that they have, then definitely reach out to us. And then finally, if you haven't had a chance to check out my free case study video where I actually share, right, really 3 of the main things that coaches really look for and a shortcut to be able to help athletes get recruited, right? If you haven't had a chance to check out that case study video, go check that out at BeTheRightRecruit.com. But on days like today, certain athletes are improving, certain athletes are staying stagnant. Don't allow your athlete to be that one that's stagnant, to where now when they meet up with that athlete that's been consistently working and doing BIAs, basketball improvement activities, each and every day, right, they may destroy your kid, right? And your kid may get exposed. But if your kid is consistently working, no matter who they run up against, they'll have that confidence to hold their own. All right, Coach Karvell Bailey, I hope this helped y'all on a rainy, gloomy day in Chicagoland. Talk to you later. Peace.